pushing democracy, pushing ideology is a form of control, in that not only do we control what they believe in, but we can control the way that they operate commercially. Is that the idea?
Yes. I mean, you can.
How does the democracy create the reliance on the U.S. outside of the loan?
Because if we as America want a certain political power to win in an election, we can come in and say, we believe in this person, not that other person.
Yeah,
right.
And we've done that before.
We will give more foreign aid because this person is such a strong democratic leader. But if you vote for that person, we're going to have to pull back our foreign aid, right? It's exactly what we did with Hamas in Palestine, right? We said we will support the Palestinian people in Gaza. Mm-hmm. And then we reclassified Hamas as a terrorist group again, right? We declassified them in 2019, reclassified them in 2024 as a terrorist group. And then once we reclassified them, we pulled money out.
Because we can't support a terrorist group.
But we didn't define them as terrorist group before.
No, what I'm saying is you do it in order to, and I imagine other countries also are like, well, I can't be supporting a terrorist group.
I think that's what our strategy in conjunction with Israel was hoping for. But instead what happened is many of our closest European allies were like, that's fucked up, America. We're going to double down and put more money in. Turkey, France, Spain. They kept it going. And now that's why you see the Biden administration where they are now bound up. Because now they're like, well, shit. We called them terrorists, we took back money, and people are still dying, and Netanyahu's still going crazy, so what do we do now? Now there's a split between Netanyahu and Biden. Now they're talking to the opposition parties in Israel to see if they can find a way to make a ceasefire of some sort, right? I mean, today is the second day of Ramadan, which is one of the largest Muslim holidays. And there was supposed to be a ceasefire that was orchestrated to help kind of honor this holiday. And instead, it's not happening.
What do you think happens?
In Israel, Palestine? So, I mean, for all the concerns that people had about Putin being ousted during his war in Ukraine, Netanyahu is at way more risk than Putin ever was.
Really?
Because Israel's a functioning democracy. Right? The people actually have a say. Yeah. There's relative transparency there. They already have people calling for re-election. They already have opposition leaders being welcomed and acknowledged in the West. Like, Netanyahu's in a nasty place.
Really? Is there not support for Bibi in Israel right now?
There is support, but it's a very narrow far-right support.
Got it.
Where most of the country has taken a very moderate stance.
I thought that the war kind of unified the country behind him.
It did for the first...
Probably temporarily, similar to 9/11.
The protests are coming back.
And now they're starting to come back. Interesting. So
Remember 9/11? How we all got along?
And then eventually it's like, what the fuck are we doing there?
What the fuck are we doing? We split further than ever.
So it's almost like you have a small window to get done what you need to get done where you have full support. And the longer that window lasts, the riskier your position is.
So fresh on